Shall we start?
Yes.
So, we're gonna discuss about should scientists be allowed to modify the food we eat? So anyone can comment on this topic? Who first?
Then
Danny.
So
Danny.
my idea is that currently the genetically modified foods are safe
Safe.
and
you're on disagree side.
yes. Wait.
Just maybe we can listen to his
So we-
idea. Safe.
And as although I'm disagreeing side, I believe that traditionally genetically modified fruits such as tomato and corns are safe. But as the DNA technology evolved, we were able to modify fruit DNA to make genetically modified fruits. I think the problem comes from that. And since we are directly modifying the DNA of a fruit, it can cause long-term problem as if the genetically modified food becomes a main food for a people. Sometimes the cut of DNA has some important nutritional food, so the fruit can lack of nutrition. Yeah, that's my idea. And
Well, yeah, Danny is disagree, but the food is safe, right? You said food is safe and it's DNA technology. We don't know what is the risk of the long term
yes.
usage, right? And so what you said, lack of nutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this comment is supporting to our side, right? Not our side.
Yeah, because when a fruit lacks nutrition, it isn't really good to a person.
Mm. Okay, I see. And
Okay.
Doris?
Yeah. I believe that modifying the food are having many positive ways.
Positively.
And there are three reasons. First, GMO can make various types of foods, so many people can cook and make great dishes. And second, it will be many outcomes. So to make GMO, and we can make the more outcomes, so many people can eat more. So and third, we can solve a shortage of food, so poor people can eat many foods. So that's my opinion.
Yeah, Doris, very valuable comment. So GM food has a positive effect, and it can make various many kinds of food,
Yes.
and then many outcome
Yes.
for human, right? So many outcome. What specific outcome you think?
People can eat more foods from GMO, and like they can make more things, like one type can make more 5 types of foods.
For example,
For example,
Like banana.
yeah, banana
banana.
Yeah.
and banana and rice, papaya, corn, and potatoes, and there are many etc.
So you mentioned this kind of food
Yes.
made by GM technology,
Yes.
so that the 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 people can make more
Yeah.
food. You mean? Yeah. It's okay. And third one is it can be a good technology for the shortage issue.
Yes.
So second and third, the opinion is almost similar.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. So Ian,
I believe that should scientists be allowed to modify the food we eat? Because modified food can grow faster and more bigger. So, and by over 20% globally. And we can eat more delicious food and have more vitamin and more nutrition and good and healthy and delicious. And many modified plants can live from super hot weather like our Korea. There's many changing times. So it's good at bad weather like this. And it's fresh for a long time, so we can eat very long time. That's it.
oh yeah, Ian gave us very precious opinion. Yeah, GM food, he said fast can make faster and bigger, so
Yes.
that the people can eat. And it has delicious and many
Yeah.
kind of nutrition. And this kind of the GM food
Yeah.
can live
Yeah.
even very bad weather,
Yes.
the severe
Yeah.
circumstance, and it can make the longer
Yes.
lifetime.
Yes.
Fresh, right? Yeah. Thank you for your opinion.
Okay. So from my perspective, it
Okay.
seems right now in countries like Somalia, Ethiopia, and South Sudan and Madagascar, like these kind of countries, millions of children are literally starving to death because of ruined soil and historic like droughts. So telling that it's natural conventional farming, it seems that it's telling to do nothing because they're having a drought and it's very hard to grow their like foods. But GMO foods are good strong at like bad environments. So I believe that allowing GMO foods to the poor countries, it is good for our economic way and for the peoples.
Oh yeah, thank you for your opinion. Yeah, Irene gave us a very good point because GM food provide for people who living in the Africa, such like Madagascar and Somalia, such like that. And there the environment is very difficult to
Yeah.
grow any plant, so it can be the good for the farming. So the GM food can help for the poor,
Yeah.
the country. I agree. Yes. Yeah. So Danny has disagree, and Doris, Irene, and yeah, Ian agree. So maybe the Danny is only one
Yes.
person who is disagree.
Yes.
So, do you have any against about their opinion?
Can I say something to Doris?
Okay.
Doris.
So you mentioned that can solve food shortage, right?
Yeah.
Shortage.
And how does it can solve food shortage?
Food shortage. Okay.
How can you mean how we know?
Like shortage of
Shortage.
like food, like
I mean, how can the genetically modified food
Yeah.
solve the issue of shortage of food?
Oh,
I think. Yeah. And
how?
and present days, most people are living here, so the the population of Earth is I think was over 70 700 billions. There was
70 billion?
yeah 70 billion.
70 billion.
And but GMO technology can make more foods to them, technology can make a large amount of rain from the same area of land, so they can make rain things, and GMO foods can make more vitamin and many nutritions, so they can so people can eat more vitamins or many great nutritions.
Nothing to say about yours, but can I say something to you, Irene? So you mentioned that you can save African countries from food shortage.
yeah,
Can I ask you how? Like Doris?
like
How-
what's shortage?
I mean, the food when like lacking of the food, so someone's starving. Yeah.
Starving.
Yeah.
How much percentage you need?
I mean, I'm talking about how you can solve the African shortage.
Same question to Doris.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine was like over 60 to 70 people are starving. So maybe that nation, there over 60 to 70 people are just what's 의지하다 in English?
Depend.
Rely.
Depend.
Rely on?
Delay.
Rely.
Rely on their nation's food. So I think nations can allow like GMO foods and made and provide for them. Yeah, so I think that's the solution.
But can I say something to your opinion? So my idea is that genetically modified foods can actually cause food shortage in long term, because when the genetically modified foods replace the original food, basically the genetically foods is the main food, becomes the main food, and there's it'll and they basically all have the same DNA, and which it can cause when a disease happens, the fruit is weak to a specific disease, and since they all are basically same fruit, the disease can spread really fast between them. So my idea is that when the disease spread and the fruits became vegetables became modified, genetically modified vegetables became uneatable, it can actually cause shortage, since the vegetables will be sick of the disease.
So, okay. But I already told you they are already having like ruin soils, so it's very hard to farm with traditional methods for them. So, for example, like golden rice, they contain like vitamin E a lot, and they provide that a lot than original things. So I think that can decrease their like disease percentage, like that one.
Yes, they can, but it wouldn't really last long since disease evolves too, and if, for example, on a human, for example, we have a COVID-19.
Yeah.
The virus evolved like 2 times during the pandemic, which almost, yeah.
So the GMO foods COVID virus effects because of GMO food.
No, not
So,
really. but-
so can I ask Danny? So the main point is if we make the GM food,
yes.
the friend, they said it can make more food
Yes.
by this kind of technology, but you said even this kind of the good technology, it can make some kind of disease and ill for food, the plant, right? So it can be less the yield, right? You mean?
Kind of, but what I mean here is that fruits can be affected by the germs that kills the fruit. So there's one of the examples that is similar to the germ that happened because of lack of diversity, which diversity means there being not much of a species of plants. So once a single it means there not being many diversity of a species. So have you ever heard about Great Famine happened in Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened because a United Kingdom brought a potato to an island, and it was only a single. The potato was only a single species, so between the species, the virus that infects potato spread real quick, and it caused a massive starving issue. So that's what I'm trying to say here.
So we modified it.
Yeah, but another point of mine is that diseases can also evolve, and it can actually infect a fruit yeah, that's my point.
So can I say something?
Yes.
From scientific data, over the past 30 years since like 1994, billions of people have consumed modified foods, as you know,
Yes.
and they have not been single confirmed case of health or ecological disaster, and they don't have any disease.
So I'm not really saying that the genetically modified fruit cause a disease, but I'm saying that they are weak to a disease that only infects fruits. So it can cause it can actually cause food shortage.
Do you have any data about that?
Well, I think I mentioned it already about historical fact that already happened.
So which year is that from?
Wow.
1845.
That is over 200 years.
Yeah, but it's a natural phenomenon.
But like over 200 years ago, like
The
Right.
nature we have is same as 200 years ago.
but climate change are coming, and it already come already. And like Europe is like over like 46 6 degrees high.
Okay. Okay.
So like the soils and natures are like getting destroyed. So I think it's different with 200 years ago.
Okay, that's fair. But what I'm trying to say here is that we had a massive pandemic in human history, like the Black Plague and a Spain flu, what's it called? And COVID-19 still happened. That's my point.
It's, but COVID-19 happened because of China's rabbit, like rats.
It's
What
same
was
as the
that?
plants. The Irish, the Great Famine happened because of a water mold that infects the plants, and the similar can still happen.
So may I say something?
Sure.
Danny, do you want to say about those diseases are made from a GM of food?
Not really, but
But you actually have like exact data.
so exact data.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
like,
already
facts.
mentioned a fact
it's-
that happened. So what I'm okay.
So maybe Danny, the point is we don't know what exactly the defect from GMO,
Yes.
but it can be like COVID-19 and some unknown disease we already happened. So right? No?
Isn't because I think I gotta be clear is that like if humans be sick, the plants can be sick too,
Yes.
and the virus between plants can spread, and usually the virus doesn't spread really far since the plants on every nation, or I mean plants around the world are very diverse. For example, there's
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what if the technology like AI?
Mhm.
So if we use kind of the Gemini something like that, then maybe we can make the more or advanced the GM food.
Yes.
So
You
that
know,
we can
uh,
it can be
more developed because
prevent from
virus and disease. So you know, in these days, AI and technology skills are very developed.
Yes.
So it's different with like 200 years ago,
Yeah.
over 200 years ago.
Can I
Okay, so maybe we can listen to Dennis.
resume what I was saying? So, for example, if a single species of rice becomes infected with a virus, only that species of rice will be infected. But since there is around 300 species of rice around the world, it wouldn't really spread far. But if we make a single species of genetically modified food and we eat it all around the world, it will lose biodiversity, which once the single plants cause a virus that spread between plants,
Yeah.
it can cause food
So
shortage.
Human.
You guys understand what he said.
It
Yeah.
wouldn't infect.
Yeah, so maybe we have a lot of species of the food and rice, something like that.
Yeah.
But only one of them can be very strong by this kind of technology, the GM, right? So only one can maybe alive, and if just one the food can affect by kind of virus, maybe it's gone, right?
Yeah,
So you mentioned like this,
it's very similar.
yeah, very similar.
Can I draw in the board?
Oh,
So-
yes.
Oi!
Professor.
There's like a,
Professor
for example, for rice, there's a this rice, this rice, this rice,
Uh-huh.
and this rice. So these are the 4 different species of rice,
Uh-huh.
and
Like
there's a so
ice.
what I mean here is that there is around
Alien.
this much of them, and for this rice there's a lot of them,
Yeah.
and people eat it.
Only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Only
but
one.
they,
The other is disappeared.
I mean,
No.
yeah, they will still be relevant since the animals spread them, but this rice people eat them.
Yeah.
But so there are a lot of them that people eat, and for example, this one is genetically modified, so it causes a lot of benefits. So everyone eats it, but a single rice has a disease, and it will like
Yeah. Spread.
Spread all.
it spread,
Mm.
and they will be dead, and we cannot eat them, and this goes and goes and goes and goes. Only a few of them will survive, and what I mean by this is that it can actually cause a food shortage. Yes, that's what I mean.
Mm.
So we modified their a variety of species of their food.
Pretty much that's possible.
Yeah.
So then, what is
Like
the
banana and watermelon.
what is the issues to cause these phenomena?
Well, in case of Ireland, it was happened because of a mold in water that infects a specific
Water.
potato, which it can be caused by the disease from outside, or a disease that infects potato.
So can I say something?
Yes.
So in our bodies, the human digestive system are completely digested by and breaks down any modified DNA long before it can reach older our cells. So, out of the environment, scientists or advanced genetic containment technologies such as stereo and seed traits and golden rice. Yeah, like they already mentioned us about it's like unscientific to like spread. You mentioned about like disease of like species of like rice, right?
Yeah.
But it's unscientific. It already like scientists tell us it's like no, it can't because before
Maybe I'm sorry. Maybe
Oh.
we can make a conclusion.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, just so we have
Oh.
2 minutes.
It was my opinion was like it's hard to spread like diseases by genetically modified foods, and we have to solve about like climate change problems because the millions of children are having a lack of foods all over the world. So I think we have to solve the problems first.
Okay.
So maybe Ian, maybe you can make a comment for our conclusion.
Yeah. Say something.
So our conclusion. So yeah, should the scientists be allowed to modify the food we eat? So we have a lot of the mobility side, the positive things for the GM food. So maybe we can make some comments
Yeah.
for this.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, advantage. Advantage is various food and
And nutrition.
yes, nutrition and shortage of food and the bad weather, circumstance,
Environment.
and lifetime fresh Yeah. And
10 years.
yeah, shortages, Africa. And disadvantage is disease. Like
Potato.
Potato.
long term
Long term, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Since
Long term and
the virus
like
potential
evolves,
virus
evolves.
evolve.
So sometimes it can be resistant to genetically modified food, so it can infect them.
So what about our technology can
solve that problem.
overcome
Yeah.
this resistance of the effect?
Well, we can actually make vaccines for plants that may spread between modified foods.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we can modify a DNA of a food so it can evolve too against the virus.
Yeah, so if we only can overcome this kind of difficult thing, we can utilize
It'll be very
this.
useful.
Yeah, it will be very useful. So utilizing of GM foods are useful. Yes, useful
But
for people.
it needs constant management between them.
Okay. So we should
Modify the variety. More variety.
we
should.
Modify.
Modify variety of vegetables.
More variety.
Variety.
More variety. Yes.
Well, various variety.
Yeah.
Variety.
Variety.
More various foods.
Okay.
Various.
Yeah.
It'll be
Many-
good.
Many species. Images
Yeah.
in our world. What do you think? This conclusion.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you think, Danny?
I'm satisfied with it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So maybe this is our conclusion.
Mm.
Okay, you can finish and summarize your conclusion then.
People
Uh,
should modify.
Yeah, we have already various discussion on the GM food. So we have a lot of idea and we make a conclusion. So we have to use the advanced GM technology for our people, for us. But we should modify more, the technology for many species. Because we some people are worried about the species lack of species, and that can make some kind of disease or some disappear issue.
Why are it like mukbang?
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Wow.
Teacher Jerome,
Yes.
please.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Doris, would you press that button?
Ah,